Hello, other stream. Hello, other stream. Let me just put you over there. And now nothing will load. Never mind, there we go. Don't whine or Pokopia me. Don't whine or Pokopia me. You see this fund. Rather watch this than Pokopia? Thank God. I don't even know what Pokopia is. It's a Switch 2 exclusive game. It's like Animal Crossing and Minecraft had a Pokemon baby. And apparently it's really fucking good. But we don't have a Switch 2 and we got Pokemon Pinball shit to do. We can't have distractions right now. I'm on the wrong tab. No, still the wrong tab. Let me see the like count. There we go. How are we doing though, gang? Who the fuck donated so much? A bunch of people. Remember, that is in US dollars though, so it appears more. It's like 20 quid basically, pretty much. Oh fuck. I'm trying to adjust my microphone. Okay, time. Whoa! That was almost fatal. Okay, now go in the catch. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I've seen some people playing Pokopia. Well, I mean, every motherfucker and their dog's live streaming it. And it looks alright. It looks alright. It's just a very cozy, chill game, though, so would it be great for streaming? Probably not. Max up's better here. Yeah. That's for real. Okay. Fire red and leaf green. Enter any competition for Pokopia. Because everyone playing is shiny hunting. I have noticed so many people are shiny hunting fire red leaf green. And it's strange because why would you put yourself through Gen 3 shiny odds? You can get like most of the Pokemon in Fire Red Leaf Green in Scarlet and Violet. And you can't even take the shiny Pokemon out of Fire Red Leaf Green yet. Hopefully when you do, they have like a little tag. I get it for Deoxys, because Deoxys is literally exclusive to that, but everything else, you're torturing yourself for no reason. Is Deoxys shiny locked in Oras? Does anyone know? Knowing Game Freak, it weirdly will be, but who knows? It's not shiny locked. The more you know. Stream Elements bot running. Stream Elements bot does nothing. I don't know why he's here. Everyone curse him out. Get out of here. But good luck finding a DS with Pokemon Bank still. True, but if you're going all the way to grind on a 3DS, You probably modded that 3DS. Okay, so today's goal is halfway. 50 billion. Easy peasy. Although we do kind of have to focus slightly on lives. So we've got 7. Should really have 9. But we were trolling yesterday, but it's fine. No more troll. Oh. Okay. I am locked in. I promise I'm not clip farming. I'm not even gonna say anything, like, I'm not even gonna react to it just because it doesn't deserve it. Like, what the fuck did I just do that for? See? I'm crazy on it. See? Just mild bait, not bait, troll. Dabbing emoji. Why didn't it appear on the screen? Oh, it might have. It might have just been out of frame. Sorry, elbow cough. Because how dare they call a dab, you know? Hello! Right, let's Evo, etc. So many people, but no one's talking. Everyone should say hello. Everyone should say the name of their favorite Pokemon. Wait, I'm actually gonna valid or invalid all of you. Vaporeon, get out of here. Reuniclus? That's actually valid as fuck, bro. Breloom, holy shit, we got good taste so far. Blastoise, it's a bit basic, but that's fair enough. It always amazes me that Blastoise was not meant to be in the Squirtle line. He was meant to be in a separate line. Hydreigon, that's okay. Favorite's Flygon. Flygon's pretty valid. Mimikyu? Nah, Mimikyu sucks. Remember Blastoise's beta design? It was just like Wartortle, but bigger. Which, to be honest, I think I'd prefer. I like Wartortle's, like, weird little whooshy things. Hisuian Typhlosion, that's an edgy Pokemon. I don't think I've ever met someone with a favorite Pokemon being from Hisui, though, so fair enough. Mine is Greedent. Does that mean you're eating good with the Cook Greedent from Pokopia? Pokopia, whatever the fuck. How can you think Mimikyu is rubbish? Look at your room. Brother. If you think I'm seriously saying Mimikyu shit, when I have a Mimikyu by there, a Mimikyu by there, and a Mimikyu by there. Sudowoodo? Sudowoodo's pretty good. Bro doesn't like Mimikyu? Yeah, fuck that Pokemon. It actually took me so long in life just to understand that the pseudo in pseudo-wudo is like PSUDO, not SUDO. It's like, you know, pseudo-wood. That took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out. I do like eating apples, so maybe that's why I like Greedent. Ooh. Yeah, it's literally just fake wood, and I when it clicked in my head, I was like, oh, I'm stupid. Oh, so I'm dumb, it seems. It's based on rocks that look like wood? Yeah. It's just pretending to be tree. It's pseudo-wood. It's like that one short that went absolutely insanely huge. People just now realizing that Delibird can be pronounced delivered, as in like delivered. And no, don't pronounce it like that. Wasn't it Smeargle that was broken for the longest time and could learn every move? It still is. Except for Dark Void. It can't learn Dark Void anymore. Wait, yup. Delivered. But I'm pretty sure, like, the official pronunciation's Delibird anyway, so... He's on to something, but... nothing too much. Doesn't Dark Void have, like, 50% accuracy anyway? That's because of Smeargle. They not only got rid of Dark Void off Smeargle, they nerfed Dark Void because Smeargle. Because it used to be like 80% accuracy. But they nerfed Darkrai into the ground because of a stupid painting monkey guy. Shit. Okay, lock the fuck in. I gotta get my lives back up. Kinda poo-poo being on 7 lives. Okay, we get extra 100 billion. Almost a 46 billion. Oy, oy, oy. Right, let's Evo. Justice for Darkrai, though. Justice for Darkrai. Dark Void didn't need nerfing, it just needed Smeargle not being able to use it. Ooh, extra life? Don't mind if I do. He got a Mega. I don't know how I feel about Mega Darkrai. It looks strange. Like, I know it's supposed to, but I just don't like it. I think it looks a little too shit. Especially when Darkrai's so, like, cool. that, apparently. Get a lantern. Whee! Hello! Love being able to catch Pokemon Pinball. Hell yeah, we're almost halfway to our personal goal. Shit. Okay, Lantern. Literally, genuinely one of my favorite Pokemon. Lantern's so cool. Have fuck with Lantern. Oh my god, just go in the hole. Just a fish? A fish with the power of the sun on the front of him. Okay, now catch one. It is actually just insane that we haven't seen a Latias in 17 years. Where is that motherfucker? Whole dump for Latias, look. Don't need it. Watch, this is a Latias. Fuck. Thank you for subscribing, though. 24.50. Hell yeah. Favorite Reggie? Weirdly Regieleki. I just think it's kind of fun. It's the most fun-looking Reggie. I don't agree with them existing, but he's cool. Regirock because funny noises, that's valid. Ah, bad shake. Okay, lock in, lock the freaking. Name of the game? Pokemon Pinball. I think Pokemon need a new remarkable Pokemon since they definitely use the old ones too much. Depends. I'm a avid believer of bring back old mythicals as legendaries and flesh them out and give them more lore. Because like Zygarde was just a sitting duck with like tons of potential with power construct and all that. And then they gave it all the lore in Pokemon Legends ZA and now it's just pretty peak. Do that for like Jirachi, Victini, Marshadow, all those mythicals. What's the name of the game? I literally just told you. Pokemon Pinball! Yeah. All the old mythicals with no lore should definitely get their own games. Hello! There we go. I don't want to travel. Isn't Zygarde supposed to be the part of the trio? Yes, but he didn't really get used. Like, Giratina got his own lore. And then we got Arceus in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Give them more lore. It's good. Keep fleshing out the old mythicals and legendaries that don't really get used. Catch 'em start, I guess. Manaphy kind of got one in Ranger. I don't remember Manaphy in Pokemon Ranger, to be honest. Shite. Oh my god. That works. I just know, like, most mythicals don't really get much limelight. Like, they're just kind of meh. Like, how does Mew not have his own game? You know? No way, bro, got a Reggie? I'm in the ruins, that's where you find them. They're everywhere. Oh, shit. That ain't what I meant to do. Oh, don't go down to a Great Ball. One more. It's not what I want. Hello. Why do I keep hitting the travel? As well as Lugia. I feel like Lugia deserves its own game. You know what I'm saying? Because Johto was like 99% Ho-Oh. It was all just Ho-Oh. Back in the hole. Get me out. Okay. Lugia was just kind of stapled on. Wait. No, go in the Evo. Oh, got anime lore as well. I'm on about games, though. These Pokemon deserve their own games. This is Pokemon Pinball. Okay, hit the P. Shit. Hit the P. Hit the P. Oh. Okay. Lock in. Ready? Hit the P. Just gotta slow it down, you know? Okay. How am I today? I'm pretty good. I made a claim of Arceus is the best, most complete Pokemon game. It's okay. I don't like zero held items and the weird, like... I'm not 100% sold on the battle system of Legends Arceus. I don't like strong style, like agile style. But everything else seemed pretty good. I also wasn't 100% on, like, hey, go catch 500 Shinx. I'm like... But I see the appeal. One game on the GameCube had Dark Lugia's main enemy. Yeah, but it deserves its own, like... It deserves its own mainline game. So does Mew. They really need to make a game where, like, Mew's the main focus. Oh, would you like to see as a new mythical / legendary Pokemon in the next game? I don't wish for many more legendaries or mythicals. I feel like they're completely oversaturated with legendaries and stuff. Okay. One thing I cannot understand is Nintendo only have one version exclusive Pokemon, so you need to get both versions, I think you're saying? Yeah, that's just money. Bro's like the chillest dude to stream. Thank you, gang. Your mum beat this game. Fair enough. You just greed. Some people like it. Like, I'm not gonna put it past them. Some people do like the two versions. Having two box legendaries that you can choose. But I think it's just stupid. Holy shit, 20 mad! I don't know what 20 mad is, but thank you! To Alatoza6606.
To the chillest dude.
To the chillest dude. Hell yeah. Now let's get to 50 billion. Wait. $2.20 man? Hell yeah. Is Weather Report my favourite character? Nah. Josuke 8 is. Moroccan dirhams. Morocco. I know where that is. Josuke 8. Josuke 8's peak. It's a shame that we'll have to... I'll be in my 30s probably by the time it gets animated. Ooh, I don't like that fact. Favorite stand? I'm biased. I'm just gonna say soft and wet. Which is a cop-out answer, but it is my answer. I think they should make another Pokemon game, but bring back the older generation, like the generation, not the newer. Are you saying they should make new games in old art style? Is that what you're saying? My brain can't comprehend paragraphs at the minute. Old version game, but with new graphics, arts, and everything. Are you just saying they should remake the older games in the new styles? Right, my brain's actually not working! Got into Pokemon Go in July of 2024 and caught over 18,000 Pokemon. This guy's the Pokemon Go connoisseur. I think I started Pokemon Go on release day. Not that I play it anymore. I don't know why I read that hashtag as Pokemon Going. And I don't know why my brain's not working. Which Pokemon game do I think is the hardest? That's a difficult question because none of them are hard. And someone's gonna say a random ROM hack. But that doesn't count. You can't just hit like a Pokemon run and bun here. Black 2, definitely the hardest. Is it? Banned your Pokemon Go account for having a jailbroken iOS device 8 years ago. Hell no. I open Pokemon Go like once every 2 years and get overwhelmed by the amount of quests I've got that I haven't done and then quit the game. That's just... You can set a hard difficulty in Black and White 2. Fun fact about hard difficulty in Black and White 2. It is bugged so that it is actually easier than normal mode. Because they upped the levels of all the Pokemon, but they didn't up the stats. So you're playing against Pokemon with a higher level, but with the same stats as the lower level. So you're gonna be over-leveled against Pokemon under-leveled. Well, under-statsed. Pokopia Day, I've seen it for like 10 minutes on a non-Pokemon channel trying to get viewers. It looks alright. It seems like a Pokemon that a game that I could spend a couple hours in, you know? Nice, chill, Animal Crossing Pokemon game. $46 billion. I'll deal with a Great Ball. I mean, Ultra Ball. Those types of games never really interested me. It's something I'd play. Something I'd sink time into. It's not something I don't think I'd stream. As it just seems like a boring, like, grindy chill game. But it's something I'd play. Let's say you play Nuzlocke, which Pokemon game would you think it would be the hardest? Nuzlocke is... They're purely based on how much you know the game. If you Nuzlocke a game where you have no idea what's coming up, then that's the hardest one. Nuzlocke's are more knowledge than skill, really. Because if you can prep, then most things are easy enough. Does this game have an end? No. It never ends. Shit. Oh my god, I actually suck balls. I need Rayquaza in my Pokemon. I don't even know what legendaries I have in Pokemon Go. Can we play with a Nuzlocke rule? I've played a couple of Nuzlockes in my lifetime. They're not too bad, but I like to troll for content a lot. I find it boring if I'm sat there just using damage calcs. Why do I suck? Damage calcs and stuff. So you know. If there's a random risky play I think will be entertaining, I usually do it. I'm like, yeah, that's fire, let's do that. I'm gonna cry. Let's have a look. What legendary Pokemon do I have in Pokemon Go? I'm multitasking this Rayquaza fight. Legend. Oh! I can't multitask. Never mind, yes I can. Legendary. Mewtwo, Latias, Groudon, Thundurus, Zygarde, Cosmog, Solgaleo, Cubfu. Oh, we've got Mythical as well, don't we? Mew, Deoxys, Shaman, Meloetta, Diancie, a bunch of Meltans. And a shiny Meltan. Didn't even know I had that. Groudon or Kyogre? Kyogre. Kyogre, my goat. What other games do I play? On stream, just Pokemon stuff. I'm sad. As a new Pokemon fan, which game do I recommend to play first? Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. Although I think I can buy a new life. Yeah, that's about when I stopped playing, is when they started along with Alola and stuff. But apparently they just throw Cosmogs at you. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are some, like, perfectly well-rounded Pokemon games. I think there's very little wrong with them. So I think they'll be a good starting point for most people. Everyone knows you either start with Sun or Moon. I disagree. Sun and Moon, they don't even have gyms. I feel like Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is more traditional. Sun and Moon's more experimental. Start with Gold or Silver, gotta start with the classics. If you want to get someone to hate Pokemon forever, you go, hey, you gotta start with the original Game Boy games. That's how you turn someone away from Pokemon. You go, hey mate, you gotta start with Pokemon Yellow. Dear Callum Smile, beloved favourite streamer of Pokemon Pinball, I implore you to indulge this request to engage with the Sphere minigame. For this I should have... bro, I'm not doing the Sphere minigame. It's not even charged. I always recommend Pokemon Emerald for someone new to Pokemon. I would, but Pokemon's changed a lot since Pokemon Emerald. So I'd rather have someone play something... because Hoenn's just a great region, so they can play Hoenn. But you want the up-to-date stuff. I want the physical special split and all that. Also, Oras is just cool. The Delta episode and all that, it's just kind of peak. Like Archie and whatever his name is, shit used to be hype. Hey! Archie's had the biggest glow up ever. Archie and Oras. Good lord. The one issue I have with Oras is that it's a bit slower paced than original. Wait! Gen 3. What's so good about this game? Me. Shiny hunting Mudkip and Omega Ruby. Hell yeah. Any tips on how to get better at this game? Muscle memory. You've got to figure out where you're going to put the ball. So, like, you got to slow it down. Don't just panic smash the ball back up. Like that. I'm gonna put it over there. And then I'm gonna try and hit the zigzagoon. So I hit it right at the edge, and then it goes up, and then I know it's gonna go in the hole. It's mostly muscle memory. Bang. Bang. Don't go the other way. Oh, you bitch. Ugh. Sapphire or Ruby are easier? I much prefer Sapphire, but some people say Ruby. I disagree, but... Sapphire is just easier to keep your lives up. Oh my god, just go up. Jesus Christ. Emerald. Huh? I like Let's Go Eevee. You are in a minority here, gang. I wouldn't say that out loud here. Someone's gonna beat you up. Personally, I will give the benefit of the doubt of Pokemon Let's Go is that it's one of the best looking Pokemon games. Which is a crazy thing to say. But other than that, I don't like the Pokemon Go mechanics. And I just don't really like Kanto, so it's not my thing. Let's Go so much better than Red and Blue, maybe even better than Soul Silver, Heart Gold. That's declaring war right there. You've just declared war. I want to play Pokopia so bad, but I'm not selling my soul for a Switch 2. Hold the line, gang. Hold the line. I also do not have a Switch 2 just yet. But at some point I probably will. I don't think I'll stream Pokopia though. It's not a streaming game. Well, for my style of streaming anyway. Hoi! What my shit takes we have today. My what shit? My brain's turned off. You got 2 shiny wild Dragonite and Let's Go Eevee. Hell yeah. What makes the game so fun to you? Chat. I like discussing shit. We're just playing Pokemon Pinball in the background. Big chillin'. Is Pokopia just... What? I have never seen the comparison of Dragon Quest builders and Viva Pinata. Everyone says Minecraft and Animal Crossing, but... I mean... Sure. Every action became automatic. I mean... I do forget where I am. Dairy Queen builders. I like Dairy Queen. Good ice cream. Pokopia, more like Pokopia, am I right? I don't think it's Cope anymore. People seem to genuinely like the game. I think they've released a good Pokemon game. That most people can agree is good. When was the last time that happened? It's Legends Arceus. It's been a while since I played Pokemon Pinball. Get back on it. Like, I think they've done it. Good Pokemon game released. How do I feel about Unova? Unova's like almost the perfect region. Almost. The Dex holds it back a bit. That's about it. Felt fresh in a way. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad it's good. See the Switch 2 fund? Yeah, the Switch 2 fund is for Gen 10. Unova has my whole heart. I like Black and White. Black and White are very, very good games. I just hate that some of the Pokédex doesn't evolve until like level 400. Shiny hunting Volcarona and White 2 with 7,000 encounters. I don't know how people have the... This is coming from me, who has played about like 20 hours of this one Pokemon Pinball run, but I genuinely don't know how people have like the brain power to shiny hunt in some of the old games. With what I've raised, I can buy a copy of Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. Hell yeah! But we don't need that. What we need is Switch 2. Shiny hunting Charmander on the Leaf Green Switch has been at it since it came out. To each their own. To each their own. Personally, I could not be bothered resetting a game over and over again for a 1 in 8,000 chance at a shiny Charmander. But power to you. Be funny if they shiny lock them. That'd be evil. Because you know they wouldn't announce that. So people would just be shiny hunting and not know. Okay. I'm only 4 shiny Pokemon away from having them all in ZA, including the DLC. See, shiny hunting in the more recent games, I kind of understand. I've never been... I'm a pretty old gen unk brain when it comes to this, but I've always thought of shinies as like a little rare thing that pops up now and again. You're like, holy shit, that's cool. I've never thought to hunt them. But ever since they've added like shiny charms and sandwiches and all that bullshit, people just be grinding shinies super hard. Fair enough. Perhaps I'm just 26 years old. They inflated shinies. Yeah, it doesn't feel as magical anymore. But I get what they're going for. They're going for a bit more replayability by making shinies a bit less hard to find. Which is fair enough. Some people will use that for some replayability. Makes no difference to me. I wish they stayed rare. Shiny hunt. I did not say shiny hunting is for cringe babies. What are my thoughts on that? My thoughts are this is a Pokemon Pinball stream. Okay. Give me the Master Ball. Okay, go down, go down. I want a Master Ball. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, go down. Beep, 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 beep. Locked to fucking. Ooh. Okay. Why is my phone buzzing so much? Oh. My first shiny encounter was a Trubbish in Go. How is that broken heart emoji? That's peak. Shiny Trubbish, that shit's peak. Okay. Catch that motherfucker. You had no balls? Hell no. Okay, maybe that is heartbreaking. Catch him stat. We are 2.5 billion off halfway. My first shiny was Chansey on Pokemon Go. It's green, but I like disappointing shiny Blissey's. Only difference is a shade on pink. Hell no. My first shiny was a Medicham in Pokemon Diamond or Pearl. I don't remember which version I had. Gen 4 in Sinnoh. Shit. I caught it on the way to Snowpoint City, I remember. Unless my memory sucks. First one I remember seeing is a pink Sharpedo in Pokemon Coliseum. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. Go in the catch hole. Nothing I really want there. We're back up to 9 lives though, so that's good. Never played Coliseum, but it sounds peak. I've never been too much of a fan of the the home console games. Like Pokemon Stadium, Coliseum, DX, oi, Battle Revolution. I've never seen anyone talk about the Wii ones. What are the coins for? I need an extra life when it comes out. As in when I catch Rayquaza. Since it's rare and significant beyond cosmetics, have you ever got Pokerus in the games it existed in? Kind of. I got it while wonder trading in Pokemon X and Y. Obviously, more than likely hacked. Then again, it's spread, so it might not have been hacked. Could just be people spreading it around. Probably hacked, though. As wonder trades were just infected in X and Y. Okay. I would like for you to go down there. Thank you. You just gotta ask nicely, fellas. It's fucking insane that I haven't seen a Latias in forever. Do I play hacked ROMs? Yes. ROM hacks are a good waiting room for the next gen. Pokemon Too Many Types? I played Too Many Types and Too Many Types 2 before. I was meant to finish it, but I just... got a bit tired of it. Wonder Trade was straight up cheating in Oras. I believe it. Wonder Trades are crazy. Did I play the re-releases of Fire Red Leaf Green? Nah, I don't have any need to. I'm not too fond of Gen 1, and I own the GBA version. So it'd be a bit silly for me to spend money on a re-release. Granted, I'd get Deoxys and Lugia, but... well, and Ho-Oh. But I'm not too bothered about them. We're still going, we're almost halfway to our goal. Which has been pretty quick. We've had a pretty good pace doing this, I'm pretty sure. Faster than getting to the 70 billion. Nice. Nice catch. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. How's it going with Pokedoku? I've slowed down making those shorts just because my sleep's been fucked, to be quite honest. But we're at about 1,000 Pokemon out of 1,300. It will be fun to complete that Pokedex. Can you catch the box legendaries? Yes, I just caught Kyogre. And now it's time for Rayquaza. What should be in the slot machine? Oh, wait. Zigzagoon's not charged. What am I trying to do here? There we go. Get into Evo mode. Get the fucking Rayquaza. Thought those are challenge levels? Yeah, if you beat the challenge level twice, you catch the Pokemon. If it's a legendary, not Duskull. Or Dusclops. Okay, Azumarill. I actually had an Azumarill in BDSP. That thing went crazy hard. Azumarill got... What's the opposite of done dirty? Like done good, but that just sounds sexual. Azumarill had a glow up when he got that fairy type. Play rough Azumarill? God damn. Didn't get like pure power. It's have a huge power of pure power, but either way, yup. That thing's crazy. Do you think there'll ever be a new Pokemon Pinball ever again? Considering Stern made the Pokemon Pinball machine, I'm sure the Pokemon Company are aware of it. So I will not say never, but it is highly unlikely. And if they do, it'll probably be a mobile game riddled with microtransactions. Ultra Ball it is. You look to be in pain. It's because I doubt it is the problem. Ah, there we go. Nice, nice. Pokemon Company lost the source a while ago. Hey, they may be back on the source. Pokopia, I have not seen a bad review yet, which is insane. Why don't I play any other Pokemon game? Because I have a goal and I am sticking to said goal. I ain't no quitter. Okay. Shit. Do you think Game Freak's new non-Pokemon game in the works is going to be good? I don't really give a frick about anything that Game Freak puts out other than Pokemon. I don't like Game Freak as a developer. I like Pokemon as an IP. It'll probably be pretty well polished as they don't have deadlines and stuff. They're just doing it because they want to. But I'm not too interested in it. Hell yeah. That's 48 billion. Ow. I thought Game Freak only make Pokemon. No, they make other games. Not very many, but they do. Okay. Because they are just a game developer. It's just the majority of the stuff they do with the income and everything is just Pokemon, because why not? It's like the game that they're making isn't even a Nintendo game. I'm pretty sure it's an Xbox game. Everyone just assumes that they're Nintendo, but they're not. That works, I guess. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. That works. Not gonna lie, I hope it's good. It's pretty obvious. Making other Pokemon's badly stifle their capabilities. But non-Pokemon would probably be healthy for them. Pokemon in the long run too. The reason why Pokemon sucks is deadlines and budget. They obviously could make a Pokemon game that is crazy good. But, you know, Nintendo wants them out quite rapidly. And the Pokemon Company agrees. So they are stuck to very short deadlines and very low budgets. You play games like Fire Emblem? No. I'm not too into any like Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, I don't... Nah. Those ain't games I like. Like, I've never played a Final Fantasy game. Who is Smurf? Because they do care about the game. I know, surprising. They do care about Pokemon. Like, Game Freak, they like Pokemon. When all the shit got leaked, like, they are clearly, they like the IP. They just don't get enough money or time to make the good games. That's why I hope Gen 10's different, because it has been longer than Scarlet and Violet, I'm pretty sure, by quite a bit. There we go. As in, like, the space between generations. Like, Sword and Shield to Scarlet and Violet was not as long as Scarlet and Violet to Gen 10. I wonder why they didn't put more budget in it, since I'm pretty sure Pokemon profit real big. I mean, you answered the question yourself. They don't need to. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, well, and Game Freak, know that they can make these games very, very cheap, and people will still buy them. So that's what they do. Slot maxing, pretty much. But they try with what they've got. But it's just not enough. Like, you can see effort's being put into Legend ZA. It's just... they clearly did not have enough time or money. As in, they literally cut the game back just so it'd run on the Switch. In the old versions of Legend ZA, the buildings were fully modeled and everything. When Pokemon are caught, are they tradable? No. Unless you count towards other Pokemon Pinball games, then yes. I can send my Latias to another version of Pokemon Pinball. But that's it. What does it take to make a Callum Frown? Delete the save file. I've tried Pokemon Unite, and I'm not gonna lie, it is fun for like 20 minutes. But then it's just kind of frustrating. Like if you got too far into Pokemon Unite, I could see you breaking controllers. Just anyone this is. Because losing hurts more when you know you're losing because someone has, you know, spent real money on the game. Skill issue? Hell no. No, there's no shiny Pokemon. Okay. Lock the fucking... Ah! Fuck. No shinies is a tragedy. True. I wonder how many I'd have by now. I think Game Freak got too cocky and thought they could get away with an unfinished game, especially with Day 1 DLC. No. And this is going to sound crazy, but I'm going to defend the Day 1 DLC. It wasn't Day 1 DLC. They hadn't finished the DLC. The DLC came out Day 1 to pre-order. You just get cosmetics. The actual DLC came out like 4 or 5 months after. But I don't think it's Game Freak's fault as much. I think it might be Nintendo's. Looking into it, I think it's the publisher being like, you gotta release this by this time. Like, I don't think it's the developer's fault. They can develop, it's just they don't have enough time or money. This game on Switch for 20 bucks would be great if remade. If it's a remake, then yes. I play with a controller. Not Nintendo, but the Pokemon Company itself. I remember reading somewhere that Nintendo are actually responsible for setting when the fucking Pokemon come out, because they're the ones publishing it. But it sounds weird, because it doesn't seem very Nintendo. The ones that literally scrapped Prime 4 to restart it. But at the same time, I think they feel like they can get away with it. What's happening? We're just discussing who's at fault for the Pokemon turning slop. Pretty much. No one really knows. Nintendo? It might be. Because Nintendo seems to get schedules. And it doesn't seem like Game Freak have enough time to do it, but I'm pretty sure the Pokemon Company's the one who sets budgets. A bit of everyone. Might be what happens when you split your company 3 ways, you know? When you've got 3 companies chipping in on what should happen. That might be one of the issues. It's just so fragmented. It's just stupid. Game Freak is just a development team. All they do is follow what Nintendo and Creatures Inc. tell them to do. Are they just a development team though? I'm pretty sure they will have some input. Ugh. Nintendo's gotten far too greedy. I don't know. I don't know, because Nintendo themselves... like, their games are good. You know? I was changing the camera quality and lighting. I ain't changed nothing. Why is it that fan games can do a better job with less time and barely any money? Probably just tools. You're just building on top of a game that already exists. Whoa! Nintendo has retained their high bar for quality all the way up to today. It's hard for me to find a reason to blame them. Yeah! Like, they actually, like... Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Odyssey, their Switch and Switch 2 era's been good. I've got no fault. Pikmin 4? Bro, Pikmin 4 was a banger game. What else did they develop? I don't know, everything they make seems to be good. That's why I'm so confused why Pokemon gets the shitty end of the stick. Do they just see it as like it has to come out? Like there has to be a Pokemon game every year? What console is this? GBA. Remember Box from the Pikmin streams? That's a throwback. Like I said, it's the Pokemon Company. Nintendo are the ones who seem to be the people being like, you need to make this game now. They're only the publisher. Yes, but they seem to be the ones doing the things. Again, it's a bit of everyone. A bit of everyone's at fault. Game Freak don't really get the money or time to make things. It's just strange because everything else that Nintendo releases, again, Nintendo could 100% go, don't release that, it's shit. Like, they own 30% or whatever of the Pokemon Company. They could easily go, nah. Like they did with Metroid Prime 4. But they don't. So it's strange that they don't. So they're definitely at some fault, as well as everyone else. Basically, Pokemon's torn between a bunch of companies who want different things. That's what I get from all of this. 30% isn't enough. It's enough to have a say, because no one's a majority there. It's just split three ways. They will have a say in it. Bro, if I owned 30% of a company and they were like, you know, you get no say, then that's stupid. Hit it. Fuck! Yeah, they 100% could. It's a very, very complicated thing. And they just keep churning out Pokemon games when they really shouldn't be. That's why I've got cautious optimism for Gen 10. Because Gen 10's had time to cook, and they haven't, you know, they announced it for next year. So it's got time. It already looks pretty polished from the trailer. From anyone saying it's just a trailer, ignore it. Go look at Scarlet and Violet's trailer. That shit's ugly. You have 30%, you're a publisher, you don't get anything for a final say. You can literally just not publish it if you are a publisher. They sign it off. What's it called? The new one? Pokopia. I don't know, we kind of thought the same way when ZA was announced. ZA was a fun game, it just looked ugly. Again, in development, ZA was a lot prettier. Until they had to cut everything back to make it run on the Switch. You'd rather play Pinball over Pokopia? Read the middle of the screen, I don't own a Switch 2. Yeah, but publishers aren't going to take a big risk on something like Pokemon that is going to sell anyways. So they're at fault. Again, it's not just one thing. How's your Pokopia Day when the game isn't even out? It is out! It came out today! It's not one issue, it's a bunch of issues. Said it comes out next year. Pokemon Gen 10 comes out next year! Wind and Waves! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for shouting at you. That's what I was asking about. There's 2 new Pokemon games and they both look decent. I just think Pokemon would be in a better spot if there wasn't so many people with hands on it. Too many chefs in the kitchen. Is 100% the Pokemon Company. Well, it's not 100% the Pokemon Company, because the other 2 companies have a say. We need an Electivire spin-off game? Nah, we need another mystery dungeon. Catch 'em stat. No. That guy's gone. I don't know where that guy's gone, but he's gone. A huge backlash from the Pokemon Sword and Shield Scarlet and Violet was only acknowledged by the Pokemon Company. Nintendo hasn't said anything, and they definitely would. You know who owns the Pokemon Company, right? Nintendo can tell them to do things. It's like if something bad happens in GTA, Take-Two aren't gonna say anything, Rockstar are gonna say stuff. You can't point the finger at one company, it is all of them. You're the 69th like? That's huge. That's based. Ah! Okay, I am locked in. Who cares who is in charge? Don't hate the game, hate the player. Hate everyone. Hold everyone accountable. Yeah, it's my fault. My bad, gang. People play it, they will make it. Doesn't mean it's good. Yeah, I absolutely can. And the other devs do as they please, because they are fully under Nintendo's control, whereas Pokemon come 30% and operate separately. It's not just it's not just one company's fault. It is not just the Pokemon Company's fault. Go and spam. Okay. Oi. Either of those companies have the option to say no, but none of them seem to do so. How much is the Pokemon Company paying you? I'm literally saying they are at fault. I'm saying they're not solely at fault. Like, Nintendo ain't no fucking saint. Anyone who's owned a Joy-Con would know that. And explain how first-party Nintendo studios get no deadlines, but Pokemon do. They do get deadlines. They absolutely do. It's just not as extreme as Pokemon. They just won't release shit. Exactly. Okay, and Nintendo are the publisher who could say, hey, we're not releasing that in that state. They definitely could. Mario 1, that's just different though. You can't cherry pick examples. Bonanza was worked on for 7 years. Well, yeah, they spend more time on their first-party products. Using Nintendo games as an example is a bit silly. Nintendo still owns, you know, a bit of the Pokemon company, and they still have a say in what goes on in that company, but they don't seem to care. And the answer is money. They don't have a say though. If you own a third of a company, you have a say. What is the point in owning a third of a company if you don't have a say? Literally do not. Okay, I forget you work at Nintendo, do you? Rage baited, it has to be. They'll have their own stakeholders. Rage bait or mental retard. Either way, they're all at fault. Anyone who owns Pokemon is at fault. Okay, riddle me this then. Why does the Pokemon Company have more of a say than Nintendo when they only own the same amount of the IP as Nintendo? Why is that the case? Bottom line is money, exactly. Nintendo sees that it generates fucking infinite money glitch. And they're just like, yeah, let him get away with the slop. Because they ain't gonna touch the literal most highest grossing franchise of all time. Even though they could. You can't put Nintendo on some fucking golden platform. Because at the end of the day, they are still a company that needs to generate the revenue. They definitely have a standing. Is the new game good? It is good. It's just so some people saying that Nintendo don't have a say in how Pokemon is made. They do. Opinion on Pokopia? It seems good. It seems very good. You're shifting blame on I'm not shifting blame. I'm literally just saying they're all to blame. If anything, I'm expanding blame. I'm adding blame. I agree with you. The Pokemon Company suck balls. But they ain't the only... They're not the only people at fault. I just want to see it get in the whale. Okay. You made me lose a life. Opinion on Shrek 3? It's pretty good. Shrek the Third. Pretty good movie. When you have so many people working in a corporation project like that, it's hard to get a cohesive end product. Yeah. That's what I said. Too many chefs in the kitchen. Shrek 3 is easily the worst. Shrek's still okay though. Hey, it doesn't make it bad. I mean, you said it's still okay, but that's what I'm reiterating. Worst Shrek is not much of an insult. Wait, no, Shrek 4 exists. They are the sole and first culprit. They're not the sole culprit. It's gonna be rage bait. Yes, we are going to publish this game that sucks balls. That will be good for us. And we are not going to tell them to improve at all. And the best part is, everyone's gonna blame the Pokemon Company. So we could just publish this bullshit and get away with it. I think Shrek 4 is way better than people give it credit for. I actually don't remember Shrek 4 at all. I don't remember the plot of many Shrek movies. I just remember them being good. Opinion on Toy Story 4? Toy Story ended with Toy Story 3. Toy Story 4 doesn't exist. Nintendo 100% could tell them to make adjustments, but that's enough of that conversation. We're talking about Shrek now. They can't, they definitely can. Opinion on Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? Is that the most recent one? If so, that's a good movie. Very fun to watch. Okay. Fuck the Rayquaza up. Ooh. Shrek 2 is peak Shrek. I don't remember which one's which. What EV spread would a moveset would you give Shrek? Well, I mean, Shrek's quite obviously a tank. So we're probably maxing out HP and defense. He's probably got some poison type to him, so he might be a toxic stall. I think Shrek could be a toxic staller. You'll probably have Toxic, Slack Off. What else would Shrek have? Earthquake. I could see that. A stab earthquake. Toxic, Slack Off, Earthquake. He needs some status move. He needs physical, special attack. Oh, Shrek will be physical, but I don't. That's not gonna be his niche. His niche is a wall. Shrek's a wall. Belch, true, but I don't think people would run that. He'll get access to Belch, but I don't think he'll run it. Boom Burst. Yeah, it's another one he'd get access to. Oh, he'd run Raw. Duh. Do the Raw, bro. What, entry hazard for Raw? He's not the entry hazard. Maybe he'd have Toxic Spikes. Yeah, he'd probably run Toxic Spikes over Toxic. So, Toxic Spikes, Raw, Slack Off. I can see Bulldoze. Shed Skin because he has layers. That would be a hidden ability. Oh wait, is that the move? No, that's Shed Tail. My brain just switched off for a second. Okay, who's ROM hacking Shrek into a game? We got a pretty decent Pokemon lined up. I want Shrek only to say his name like a Pokemon coming out of a Pokeball. Wouldn't he say, "Oh, hello there"? Like you know, the old, like, 2016 meme. Would it be a big legend or have normal stats? He'd be like... He'd have like a BST of like 520. Nothing extreme, but a little bit, you know. A decent Pokemon. Although there was also an Obi-Wan thing. That's true. That's that's true. Okay. Is there an ogre-y Pokemon? Do I watch Fire Force? I've seen it, I think, years ago. I know they're releasing a new season or something. I have not. If they already have, I have not seen it. Grimmsnarl? Is Grimmsnarl an ogre? I thought he was like the boogeyman. Not very ogre-y. Ogapon, Kyogre. Is Ogapon an ogre? Grimmsnarl, I think, is considered an ogre in the Pokedex. Is that true? If so, that's pretty cool. Oh, what am I doing? I should dump it. What would King Julian from Madagascar? I'm not giving random fucking characters competitive niches. All I'm gonna say is that King Julian would definitely have the prankster ability. That's all I'm saying. If untrue, then I don't know, kill me with rocks and hammers. Best. Bung, bung. What the fuck was that noise? Oi. Okay, I'm locked in. I've actually gotten so good at killing Duskulls. Shit. Like, oh my god. I was born to murder Duskulls, that is. Okay, but the real question... Wait, Dusclops looks kinda ogre-y. Ah, I forgot what my real question is now. I got distracted. Fuck. Oh, I remember what I was gonna ask. Do you think... Because my boy Tropius has been shown in Wind and Waves. Have they given him an actual reason to exist? Will he get something? Because that Pokemon is, like, absurdly dog shit. I love Tropius so much. Valid. But he needs something. Anything. Just give that motherfucker a decent ability. Just bump it up a bit. $158, is that what we're up to? Hey, we're getting our way to our Switch 2. Oi. Hey, we might be able to... I'm not gonna say anything, but... might be able to get it before Pokemon Champions. They absolutely reduced each of his base stats by 10. I could see them doing it. I think the thing that excites me the most about Winds and Waves is that it reminds me of Hoenn. And I'm a little slut for Hoenn. Gen 3 is genuinely... it's almost perfect. It just needs a snowy area. I know it makes no sense geologically, but it needs a snowy area. If it had a snow area, it's the best. Well, it already is the best, but it's even more the best. A hoe for Hoenn. How the fuck did I miss that? Reply if you're a 2 hoe. Exactly. Hoes for Hoenn. Okay, let's get our set. Oh. I want Pika. Sup, it's me, your best friend, Barry the Walker. Yeah, me and Barry the Walker go miles back. Wouldn't it be silly if they randomly added a second former region just for funsies? If they balance it right, I think second regions can be cool. I genuinely... No, you're not gonna like me if I say this, but I think Kanto in Gen 2 was... It was awfully balanced. It was cool, but it was awfully balanced. Wind Waves was just Hoenn 2.0. Perfect! Inject that shit into my veins. Oh my god, go up! There we go. And then I don't hit it. 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 And then I hit it. Oh shit, it's the guy who's AI but not AI. He's gonna say that he's looking for a woman or something now. Am I close to the world record? Not really. We're like, if I had to put a number on it, we're probably number 7 in the world right now. Get in the way, exactly. Get in there, you fucking whale. There we go. But we're not gonna get onto the leaderboard because I've been having problems with retro achievements, so we scrap retro achievements in favor of me not losing the save file again. Fuck. Whatever. It'll do. Don't lose this ball, I'll have to leave. Would you eat a roadkill zigzagoon? No. What's the ethical answer? Yes. Would it be a waste? What's the worst mon from Hoenn? The objective answer's Love Disc. But... who do I hate? I think Love Disc. I actually can't think of anything. I really don't like Metatype. I don't know why. I don't like Metatype Metacham. I just think they're kind of as Pokemon. I hate Cast Form. That's fucked. Groink. Who the fuck? Why the fuck did Groink make me laugh? Spoink and Grumpig are okay. Motherfucker on some Groink. Here's a good question. Is everyone in the Pokemon world vegetarian or do they eat Pokemon? They eat Pokemon. Like, this is known. Metacham, aka nipple knees. Yeah, I don't like the knee titties. It's a bit weird. Opinion on Hitmontop? Hitmontop is I like. Groink is Grumpig's German name. Wait, that's fuck. Is it Spoinking Groink? Slowpoke tail? Yeah. They be eating that shit. They be slurping it up. If it's Spoinking Groink, then Germany's better than the UK. Well, and America. Yes. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. Spoink and Groink's the best. That makes the Spoink line so much better. Fuck Grumpig. We got Groink. Americans call them Funk and Dunk. Okay. I don't like Macago and Slugma. Hey, that's Gen 2. I was about to say Gen 3. Would Tepig taste good? Probably. I mean, it's just a pig. Pulling up to the function with a groink. I like some of the localized names. I hate when they're too obvious. Like, most of them are just two words, like, put together. Like slugma, slug magma. I like when they're a bit, like... Oh my god, it's the lots of viewers. Looks fascinating guy, and then he's gonna ask for a woman. But yeah, I don't like when it's just two words. Like, what's a... Like, what's an agron? What's Feebas? It's like F, Seabass. Fuck ugly Seabass. Agron. Angry Ron. Aggressive Iron? Not Angry Ron. Feeble Bass. Oh, not Fuck Ugly Bass. Aggressive Ron. Wow, brilliant. Duskull, Dusk Skull. You play on controller? Yes. I don't even know why it's plugged in, it's fully charged. How have I lost 2 layers of balls to the fucking Duskull? What's Dusklops? Dusk and... What the fuck's Clops? Oh. Duh, Cyclops. Yeah, my brain's not working today. We've broken our, brain. It's like one of the first things I did with the new starters was like Gekwa, Gecko Aqua, Pombon, Pomeranian Bonfire, and then Brout, just like Beanstalk and Sprout. Or Eyebrow, Brow. Why is it called Magikarp? Is it actually just Magikarp? What's magic about him? Muck? Nah, that's just come backwards, gang. You can't convince me anything else. Magical Carpenter. Hell yeah. I get my woodwork done at the Fishmongers. Wait! What do I think about the new starters? The best they've had in a while. Did I just go to this with a fucking Great Ball? Or is it with the Pokeball? Oh my god, did I troll? I think I trolled. Kyogre. No idea. What do you feel about Brout propaganda? Brout's the funniest one, so I can see why. Is Kyogre just like the Japanese name? Literally has ogre in its name. It's not a fucking ogre! It's an orca! Kai as in Sonata and ogre as in lots of people having sex. Okay, I'm glad we got to the bottom of this one. Kai Sonata orgy. We figured it out. I genuinely thought Pombom would be the meme one. Pombom's just goofy though, it's not like funny. Like, stupid-looking chicken is more memeable than just a regular-ass dog. Uh-oh. First part of Kyogre is the Japanese words for sea or king of the sea. Ow. So it is just the Japanese name. And then Rayquaza is just like Ray and then Quasar. Even though it's got fuck all to do with space. Rayquaza fucking lapping as an astronaut. Hey. Also, why is the new water starter being the least memorable one for many gens? It's just kind of... It's just like an edgy sobble, which is fine, it's just whatever. I thought Sea King was King of the Sea. They're gonna have to fight it out. Whale Mer. What the fuck's Carvana? Piranha Carnivore. Figured it out. I'm a machine. I'm a machine that turns a name into two separate names. Shroomish. Shroom-ish. It's kind of a mushroom. It's shroom-ish. Okay. Sharpedo. Oh, fuck! Okay, glad we got that one over and done with. You apologize for what? I didn't lose a life. Noivern, noisy wyvern. That's true. Oddish is only kind of odd. That's true. We've actually figured it all out. Sphere, eel. It's an eel now. I mean, it's a seal. It's a sphere seal. I know, but I'm joking, gang. I promise. I just didn't think of the word seal. Is this game worth its cost? It depends how much you're paying. Most used people are gonna drain you. Celio, seal, sea leopard, seal, sphere, sea leopard. Didn't stutter once. Rhyhorn, horny rhino. Wait, what? I don't know what a rye is. Rhino. Rhino horn. Horny rhino. Superior rhino. Rhyperia. About 120 to 150 for boxed, good condition. Sharpedo is on the Epstein list. It's Shark Torpedo Gang. Come on, no, it's not Shaq pedophile. All rhinos are horny. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe they are. It's Shaq pedo. It's not Shaq pedophile. just go in. What about Probo ass? Yeah, it's Prob ass, but people are gonna think that it's Probo compass. What the fuck's the Probo? Probe compass. Probing ass. It's not probing ass. Probiotic. No, it's not yogurt. What the fuck is the Probo and pass? It's compass something. Probably a compass. Okay, that maybe, yeah. It's not the stupid thing on an insect. Hobo compass. He's not hobo. Prototype? How is it a fucking prototype? Let's get a Metagross. Oh, worst spot. Doesn't matter enough. Fucking goes. Compass. Okay, I regret. If you take away the P in nose pass, you get nose ass. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And my Steam Deck's really enjoyed this game so much. Especially with YouTube. Yep. It is a very good game. I sink many hours. What is the dumbest Pokemon name of all? If people have watched me for quite a while, they know exactly what I'm about to say. Yup. Fucking seal! Kale seal. The Dunsparce? No, that's funny. Proboscis is also a large nose in mammals. Wait, is this real? Have I just learned something from chat? $111 USD. Are you asking that as a price for a copy of Pokemon Pinball? If that's boxed, it's okay. I mean, it's pretty good. If that's unboxed, hell no. Why isn't there a Mew 3? They only made a second one. What I wonder, is there an actual lore reason why Mewtwo can Mega Evolve? It's a fucking, like, man-made Pokemon. Why can it Mega Evolve? The fuck? It was a loose copy? Yeah, that's a bit much for just a thingy. Human DNA. That raises more questions than answers. Does that mean I can Mega Evolve? Is that what the Gym Bros are doing? Is that what the Lux Maxes are doing? Are they Mega Evolving? Mewtwo having 2 Megas makes sense in the game too. I mean, he's called Mewtwo, so 2 Megas, yeah. Ah! I mean, Bill became a Pokemon with enough time, I'm sure he can Mega Evolve. Are humans just Pokemon? Bill is a furry. Why? What? Excuse me. Are there any ROM hacks for Pokemon Pinball? No. Do you think that in the future, if we ever are able to transplant consciousness, will furries become dogs? Will they put their brain inside of a dog? Is that the end goal? For anyone, I know there's a motherfucking furry or two in this chat. Is that the end goal? Or is it just to, you know, pretend? Hell of a sentence. Who knows? They'll be the future. If Bill can do it with a Pokemon, what's stopping people from doing it with animals? That is a weird thought. Don't want to be a dog, I want to be a Rayquaza. That's pretty based. I got that dog in me. If Pokemon came from the moon, where are the terrestrial animals? Where did humans come from? This is the like long asked questions. Humans are the only... I mean, in the early anime, I'm pretty sure there's some regular-ass animals, but that's been... $5 from Jacob Barnett. Not... Oh, wait, I'll let the...
Not a furry, but I know some. They don't want to be animals. They just like the art and cosplay.
Yeah, I noticed there's a certain style to being a furry. Like, I've never seen a... Well, I actually probably have, but... I've never seen a photorealistic furry. You know, they've all got their style to them. It's a very artistic thing. Okay. Oh, thank you for the $5 though, holy shit. And those things are fucking expensive. How the hell do you afford them? Those fursuits. Oh wait, I meant coins. Whoops. Jesus Christ. That's some dedication to the craft. Oh my god. Get the fucking... There we go. A Mega Ditto? I don't... Well, Ditto would be weird. If not Pokemon was my favorite franchise, Metroid. Metroid or Hollow Knight. Hole. Wait, actually, actual question, if there are any full-fledged furry in the chat. How much did it cost? How much did your suit cost? Don't finance your fursuit. That's true. That's good financial advice. €6 from Alb. Get that Switch, homie. Thank you, gang. More than 500
Get
USD.
The Switch, homie.
I think that, like, on the low end, they're in the thousands, no? When am I going to do a live on RE9? I've finished it. I just didn't stream it. We're sticking to our Pokemon niche. Why do I keep losing lives? I've lost so many lives. I mean, I've gained them, but I've lost a bunch too. Hey, that's 50 billion. Let's go. Halfway. Halfway to 100 billion. God damn. They have 3D printers for materials like foam now. Oh yeah, it's probably getting cheaper. It's a gigantic custom outfit. Yeah. That must be such a fucking investment. Especially if you want it to be good. Okay, follow-up question. Do they have fans on the inside? If not, how do you not die of heat stroke? Some do, yes. The ones without suffer. Am I considering? No, I'm not considering. I just want to know the details. I want to know how it works. Because you've got to have some serious dedication to the craft for that. What if you fart inside them? That's a valid point. Best style is water cooling? Callum will get a costume for 100k. I will not. I'm not getting a fursuit. Fart holes, of course. Wait, do you actually have fart holes? See, I believe it. That'd be like a good thing to design into the suit, fart protection. Full-length video idea, furry for a day? Hell no. I don't got that kind of dedication. If you fart, you just die. Valid. Yeah, I feel bad, especially if you're in like a warm place. If you had to have a fursuit on, oh my god, I'd die. Like, if I'm too hot, I just feel faint as shit. I'd actually die. Dress up as the Pokemon pinball cartridge. Okay, but if we were a furry, what are we? Mimikyu? Does that count? I mean, it doesn't really have hair, it's just kind of like a bag over me. That would probably be like one of the easiest suits. I mean, it's not really furry, it's just cosplay, but... Tropical furries must be really hardcore. You'd have to include fans in the suit. You'd have to. Like that's a requirement there. And you know for a fact that people have died from overheating. That's sad. Water cooling vests have been used for years as mascots in the film industry. Holy shit. They've actually got the custom loop inside the fucking fursuit. Crazy. Do I watch the Pokemon anime? No. But dying of chickenpox? Wait, isn't that actually like super dangerous if you get it for a second time? Like as an adult. That's why parents want their kids to have chickenpox while they're little. Water cooling's like a PC. That's real. Like, I die. We also have water cooling in our body. That's true. Blood does do that. Makes you infertile if you catch it as an adult? God damn. I'm 31, still not having chickenpox. Should I worry? No, I don't think it's... I think it's pretty rare to catch it as an adult, but I know if you do, it's dangerous. When are we meeting my son? I'm not that old just yet. The virus that causes chickenpox lies dormant in your spinal fluid for years. It can re-emerge as shingles, which is much worse and painful. Brother. Oh, thank you. No, I've never got it. I was getting fucked up over the last few days, but I'm alright now. Oh, that's good. It's worse for adults because they're more susceptible to complications that can lead to... I'm gonna finish that with other shit. Now I'm just scared. You're good. You're good, gang. Don't worry. Least favorite Pokemon? Pichu. Fuck Pichu. What did Pichu do? Be super rare in this game to catch. And have the ability to hurt itself in Smash Bros. I'm pretty sure that's a fact. I'm pretty sure it's the only person who can do that. What Pokemon needs a, I'm assuming, regional form? Mimikyu. Make him cosplay something else. Least favorite type combination? Grass bug. Wait. Has to ball me up. Personally, mine is Zubat. I hate Zubat, but I really like Crobat, so it gets a pass. Thank you for subscribing. Worst shiny? Plusle. Okay. Worst Mega. Garchomp. I just hate the... like, the meta of just give it spikes and make it angular. And I also hate the fact of it's just worse than Garchomp. Do I like Ash Greninja? Ash Greninja is a cool concept. I just don't know why they added it to the games. Well, I do, it's just... It was a very viral sensation in the anime, so they were like, I ain't gonna die yet, I'm too tilted to Splatoon 3. Based. Best shiny? Hey, Mimikyu becomes monochrome. I like that. 500 core? Holy shit, I didn't notice that. We're halfway to the limit. Best anime in your opinion? JoJo. Over halfway? Okay, by one Pokemon. Well, half a Pokemon. Wait. My mathematics is not... Yeah, half a Pokemon. Don't know why that made my brain fart. I'm actually just slow today, it's crazy. Gintama? I've heard good things about Gintama, I've only seen like a few episodes. Right. Anyway. Let me... Oh, it feels wrong. Okay, we'll do this one Duskull bonus, and then we're calling it. Gintama is awesome. I've heard good things. I've heard good things. Okay. Quadruple kill. I think the most I've had is 5. End the debate on which anime is the best between the big 3. Which one's the big 3? Is it Bleach, Naruto, One Piece? I don't remember. To be quite honest, I think it's Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. And the answer is clear. I've seen most of Naruto and One Piece. I've never watched an episode of Bleach in my life. But if I had to choose between those two, it's One Piece. Dragon Ball? I've never watched Dragon Ball either. Bleach goes hard. I've heard good things. Also, that one soundtrack from Bleach that everyone uses in every short video ever, that goes kind of crazy. But anyway, I have got to call it there, as I've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes and I didn't realise. I gotta eat food. I haven't actually eaten today. That's a bad thing. Thoughts on AI? It's just, you know, 90% of AI just exists to fuck people over. Again, there's good uses for it, but most of the time it's just there to fuck people over. Who actually needs to generate a photo of a person? No one really does. Anyway, I'm out of here. See you guys tomorrow.